Good morning, everybody. I want to give you a quick look at what I'm working on today. I'm still continuing work on the rasp knife. I finished shaping the guard for it this morning. I've got it buffed. I should be gluing it up this evening, which means a video tomorrow or Wednesday, probably Wednesday. But got that shaped. Went with a turn down lug on it. It looks really good on the knife itself. So like I said, just finished it up. The buffing process I did on this was I started with a different buffing wheel with black compound on it, and then done the initial cleanup on it, and then switched over to this green. Now on the finish before buffing it, I ground it with a 120 belt, and then just went up to a 240, and then switched over to Scotch-Brite belts and worked from a brown Scotch-Brite up to a fine gray Scotch-Brite, and then just straight to the buffing wheels. So worked pretty good. I'm also working on another knife. I'll show you that right quick. Alright, so I'm working on this one here too. This is just a basic hunter. We're making it to take to a show, farmer's market show coming up. So we're going to be using this. It's called a red russet or something like that. I don't remember what this is called. It's some of the handle material I got from Texas Knife Supply. It says the last set besides the molten metal set that I've got. I'm actually saving this because I'm going to be doing a chef's knife for an individual this fall, and it'll be a video here on the channel, and that'll be what I'm using on it. It'll be Damascus. Also cleaned up our antler crown. If you remember for some of the other videos, it had a large portion sticking out down here at the bottom, so I went ahead and cleaned all that up. Got that ground off nicely. So yeah, so everything's going pretty good. Should be gluing up this evening. Let me know what you're working on in the comment section. I'd be more than interested. So y'all have a good one. Hit that sub button if you would. Follow along. Appreciate y'all. Bye-bye. Also, one last thing before I forget. My brother was walking around his place down here on our property, and it was after a heavy rain, and he hit his foot on just a tiny portion of this sticking up out of the ground, and so he dug it up. It's obviously some form of axe. I don't know the proper name for it, but it's pretty cool. I've lived here my whole life on this land. Nobody else has besides just my family. I'm 43 years old, and we moved down here when I was 5. And so it's just crazy because there's no telling how long this has actually been sitting down there in the dirt, because where he built his house at was in the middle of the woods, and there was older growth trees there. So if you know what this is, let me know in the comment section. I'd be very interested to find out what you think of it. So that being said, I appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Bye-bye.